Good morning, leaders, fellow Toastmasters. Oh, good afternoon, leaders, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Once again, a warm welcome to you. As Gertrude Stein said, silent gratitude isn't of much use to anyone. Hence, allow me to be vocal about it. First and foremost, we are extremely indebted to our keynote speaker, past international president, DTM Mohammad Murad, for his inspiring, motivating, and enriching session. He who has reached the paramount of achievement in Toastmasters in the leadership path has always been supportive with his enthusiastic, engaging, and entertaining words of wisdom. Thank you, DTM Kana Murad. Thanks to our District Director, DTM Nelson Meneses, for his encouraging opening note, and our Club Growth Director, DTM Rania Abul Drab, for her warm welcome address. Now, it's time to acknowledge today's role players, whose invaluable contributions made this event possible. Starting with our Sergeant at Arms of the day, Toastmaster Abdul Rauf. Thank you, Toastmaster Rauf, for that crisp delineation of the virtual meeting rules. Now, we have our charming Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Sharon Kurula, who always keep things short and sweet, but at the same time showers us with exaggerated, flattering introductions. Thank you, Toastmaster Sharon. Next, we have our Chief Coordinator of today's training program, who is also one of our trainers, DTM Hashim Halim, a man who is exceptionally adept at wearing multiple hats at the same time. Thank you, DTM Hashim. Following, we have our two other trainers, DTM Jamil Shakil and DTM Raja Jabir, who are always passionate and eager to take responsibilities. Thank you, DTM Jamil and DTM Raja. Let us move on to thank our case study presenters, DTM Kalpana Prakash and DTM Gigi Sablan, for sharing their extremely valuable experiences with us. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Shanil, our timer of the day, who has timed his role to perfection. Thank you, Toastmaster Pranav Trikanad, for being our Master and for setting the perfect technical platform. We would like to express our gratitude to the entire quality team headed by Toastmaster Samir GP, and a special thanks to Toastmaster Arnold Macy for handling the marketing of this event. A warm welcome, thank you to my entire retention team, which includes regional chairs, coordinators, admin manager, and all the appointed coaches. Last but not the least, thanks to each and every one of you for being such a patient and participative audience and making this event a grand success. Thank you, everyone. Now, let me, I see our regional advisor, Toastmaster Sunil Katarathil here. Sunil, are you there? I saw you some time back. Yes, I see him. May I have your feedback on the session and whatever you would like to comment about this coaching training program?
Thank you, DTM Saju. And first of all, congratulations to CGD Rania, the CGD team, and the District 105 team for organizing such a value-added session on coaching. Actually, when I was glued to the well-organized session today, I was also correlating with the risk management process, which I used to follow at my workplace while managing critical offshore construction activities. Identifying the risk, finding mitigation measures, and then implementing those identified action points are the basic steps in risk management process. So rather than enforcing the best way of carrying out the work, implementing mitigation measures to avoid more damage, that's what we used to do. Put a barrier to those steps that are leading to disastrous outcome. And once you stop that practices that are leading to further damage, the next step is to implement mitigation measures, one at a time. So this reminds the cycling team of Great Britain which in late 90s or beginning of 2000 was not considered, will even put forward a competitive contest. Nobody even thought that they will win any contest. Even the team members had no confidence. That was when Dave Brailsford was appointed as their coach. In next few years, at the 2004 Olympic Games, Great Britain won 2 cycling gold medals, their best performance in past 100 years. They won 59 world championships across different disciplines in next 10 years. So what Brailsford, as a coach of the team, introduced there was his innovative concept of marginal gains. So that the whole principle, it came from the idea that if you broke down everything you could think of that specific activity and then improve it by 1% at a time, you will get a significant increase when you put all of them together. So a club with just 8 members today, with no enthusiasm to conduct regular meetings, which seems to be like the British cycling team in those days, can be taken to iconic level by implementing the concept of, say, risk management and the marginal gains. And it was great to hear today's session, which is so valuable in today's scenario. And congratulations again, District team, District 105 team, for coming up with such a wonderful session. Thank you. Back to Sajid.
Thank you, DTM Sunil, for that wonderful. We'll be looking forward in having few other sessions in the coming days, in the coming months. Now we can all open our videos, unmute ourselves. That's it. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you so much for your attendance. Thank you so much. And all the best, club coaches.